Rekka Hoshimiya, one of Company Number One's lieutenants. He seemed very passionate about his job. He loved being the lieutenant of Company One. But under that, flashy, excited, enthusiastic personality was a guy who actually heeded calls to the Knights of the Ashen Flame, heeded calls to the White Cloud, heeded calls to the Evangelist, and wanted the world to burn and become a sun. He really fucking believed in that rhetoric. This boy had fucking a star, like he had star eyes. Like his eyeballs had stars in them. Like for real. I know I talk about astrology and shit, but this boy had a star in his eyeball. This boy started, getting all out of sorts. He created Nutaku, the sixth pillar, and he was like, "This is great." Now with him, there's like only a few more things that need to be done before this world becomes a fucking star. And he was like really enthused about that, And then Tamaki, somebody who looked up to him, was like, "Why are you doing this, Rekka? I thought you were this and that." He started beating her ass, and then Shinra came in. Shinra came in and saved her. You know, Rekka, got wrecked by Shinra. But then, Kareem and what's his name? The other guy, Hao came in, right? Both of them came in, the other two lieutenants, and they were like, "How could you do this? How could you betray us?" And he was like, "No, this world must burn for the evangelist." And then the Knights of the Ashen Flame killed him before he could like divulge any information, because he was like, he didn't care at that point. He was already discovered. He was gonna tell them all kinds of shit out of like emotional rage and shit like that. This world needs to burn because da 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 da. And then they just, Kareem froze them, and then, from a distance, arrow from the White Cloud shot through him and killed him. But he was probably the most powerful of the three. So Rekka, his strength's 86, speed 87, 85 for his durability, and 85 for his endurance, 85 for his intelligence, and 86 for his experience. 86 for his close skills, and 86 for his range skills. 79 for his recoup, and 86 for his hacks. Overall power score is 85.1 for Rekka. Be cool, cooling on the corner.